Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean here, and welcome to the rebuild of the Miami Dolphins. So, taking a look at this roster, a lot of it is going to be gone. I think on offense, the only guy safe for sure is Jarvis Landry, probably Laramie Tunzel, maybe Jay Ajayi and Devontae Parker. The rest of these guys, though, are going to be gone. And then on defense, Rashad Jones is safe, and Ndamukong Suh is definitely safe. I don't think I can move his contract. And then apart from that, everybody else is pretty much up for grabs. So I'm going to get going on some trades. So with the first trade of season number 1, we're going to be sending Ryan Tannehill. I believe his name is Issa Abdul Kudus or something like that. And Andre Branch to the Browns for the first round pick this year and next year. With our next trade, I'm going to be getting a player that I don't usually get, and I don't think I've ever actually gotten him before in any rebuild. We're going to be getting Mike Evans from the Buccaneers for Kenny Stills, Jordan Cameron, and a second-round pick. With our next trade, we're going to be sending Mike Pouncey, Koa Misi, and Cameron Wake to the 49ers for their first-round picks this year and next year. With this next trade, we're going to be sending Brandon Albert, Jawan James, and Spencer Pasinger to the Seahawks for their first-round picks this year and next year. With this trade, we're going to be sending Deion Sims, Mario Williams, and Earl Mitchell to the Cardinals for their first-round picks this year and next year. Wow, okay. Well, I'll take it. With this trade, we're going to be sending Bakari Rambo, a 73 overall safety, to the Redskins for the first-round pick next year. That's pretty ridiculous. With this trade, we're sending Tony Lippett, Jelani Jenkins, and Kiko Alonso to the Jets for their first-round picks. It's just so easy to trade for picks in this game. Oh my god. I hope Madden 18 is a little bit better with this, but we're sending, I think his name is Sam Young and Nick Williams, and I just saw his name. I don't remember his first name, but Butler, left outside linebacker, to the Bengals for their first-round picks. And we have quite a bit of first-round picks at this point, kind of stockpiled up. But I think I think we also have quite a bit of a cap penalty as well, which I need to check, which is gonna suck. With this trade, we're sending Jermon Bushrod, I think his name is Jordan Phillips, and a fifth-round pick to the Falcons for Deion Jones. So here at the midseason mark, we're 2-5 somehow. I honestly don't know how we've even won 2 games. But the Jets are 1-7, so luckily we have their pick. And I picked up Christian Hackenberg because he actually got released. So he's been our starting quarterback. We do have 3 players to re-sign, and they are Rashad Jones, Damian Williams, Craig Urbick. Okay. Rashad Jones is the only one of these guys I'm actually... Yeah, he's the only one I'm going to re-sign. So after this, I will see you guys at the playoffs. So here at the playoffs, of course, we do not make it. Hackenberg apparently wins Rookie of the Year, and his development does go up to normal, so that's nice. We end up going 6-10, and the Jets go 5-11. That kind of sucks, but let's actually take a look and see what picks that we have. Some of them probably are not going to be set, but we do have 1, 2, and 3 from the 49ers, Browns, and Jets. And then our pick was 12. Seahawks got 13. Actually, all of our picks are set. Okay. That's nice. So we have a lot of top 20 picks here. Let's look at stats, though, now. Hackenberg threw 3,500 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 15 picks. Jay Ajayi ran for 1,250 yards and 5 touchdowns. Damian Williams had 8 touchdowns as his backup. Jarvis Landry led the team in catches with 73 with about 750 yards and 4 touchdowns. Devontae Parker had 7 touchdowns. I'm actually surprised Mike Evans didn't do better than he did. And as for blocking, though, this time Eugene Monroe does not let up the most sacks on the team. That would be Bryce Harris's performance. And on defense, Jonathan Newsom leads the team in tackles with 140. Tackles for loss was led by Ndamukong Suh, and sacks was led by Greg Hardy with 11. And then as for interceptions, Byron Maxwell led the team with 6. Deion Jones had 4. Apparently Byron Maxwell also had a touchdown, and so did Kawan Williams. So now, going on to awards, I already know Hackenberg won Rookie of the Year. Any Dolphins? Of course not. We suck. All right. Any Dolphins on here, though? Nope. What about Defensive Player of the Year? Nope. Offensive Rookie, we know, went to Hackenberg. I don't think I had any other offensive rookies. And Deion Jones does win Defensive Rookie of the Year, which is really nice to see. and we should have quite a bit of XP with him. So I'm going to use some XP and then go ahead and go to the offseason. So here at the draft, I could have sworn that I said earlier I had 1, 2, and 3. Apparently I don't, which is weird. But there's not anybody in the draft that I actually feel like is worthy of the number 1 overall pick. So I'm going to trade down. So I kind of trade raped the Broncos. I'm getting their number 2 overall pick, along with their second round pick this year and a first round pick next year for the number 1 overall. And I'm probably going to trade down again here in a second. So I also traded down with the Colts. I got their number 5 overall, their second round pick this year, and a first round pick next year for number 2. So this is, by the way, this might be a little mini tutorial within a video. That's all you have to do. If you have the number 1 pick, you can literally go down like 1 overall pick. Like, you guys saw how I did it, right? You just go down 1. I was at 1. I went down to 2. I took that pick. I also took a second round pick and a first round pick from the next year. And you can just kind of stockpile them that way for like the first 5 or so picks in the draft. It's pretty ridiculous, but it's very nice at the same time. So with this pick, this tight end is probably the best tight end I've ever seen in a draft. Oh, God, he's got a 4.54. He's so fast. And he's number 10 in the draft overall. But he is a 78, and he has superstar development. That's a damn good pick. Although a tight end at 3 is ridiculously too high, in my opinion. But I'll take it. So instead of actually picking a player with number 4, I'm going to trade that pick, Byron Maxwell and John Asamoah, to the Jags for Jalen Ramsey. I definitely did need secondary help, and I'd rather take a sure thing than a random player that I don't know if he's going to be any good or not. So we get Jalen Ramsey on the team. Now with this pick, I'm going to take a quarterback, Tyler Feliciano, even though I know that it may not be the best pick because throw on the run is a B- and it's his 3rd stat. But I really like his throw power and throw accuracy. Plus, he's only 21. So we're going to give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, Hackenberg still got superstar, and he's normal, and a 78 overall. That sucks. So I'll have to make a decision who I want to start between him and Hackenberg. But whichever one I don't start, I'll just trade the other. So with this pick, I'm going to be taking this left end, not left outside linebacker, Nick McGrath. We're going to see if he's good. And he's pretty good. Number 13 overall in the draft, 79 overall superstar development. I will happily take that. I was debating on taking a running back. And should I do it? Cecil Bentley. Yeah, I'll do it. Number 1. Oh my God. Okay. It's lit. Quick development. I'm going to turn this guy into Dalvin Cook, I think, because I haven't used him yet. And I just realized I forgot to actually have a real rookie in my last rebuild, so that sucks. But the rest of these picks I'm going to end up trading away. So I'm actually going to see if I can get some players out of it. Well, it's not a first-round pick, but we're trading one of my seconds and Bobby McCain to the Cowboys for Zach Martin. And there's another trade with the Cowboys you guys already know that I'm going to make. And then I think I'm going to use my first to try to get another corner. But we'll see how that goes. I'm not entirely sure who I want to get. I might try to get Marcus Peters, but I'm not sure if they will take it. All right, so we're going to be sending that second round pick, Caleb Eels, I don't know, some D tackle, and a 7th round pick for Travis Frederick. So the O-line's looking a bit better. Honestly, what's his name? Laramie Tunsil is not that great, which is kind of unfortunate because he was kind of hyped up to be like the next big, offensive line prospect, but he's not all that good. So I may trade him. I'm not entirely sure just yet. I mean, he's only got, 79 run block, which kind of sucks. We'll see, though. Well, I wasn't exactly expecting this to actually go through. But we're going to send my 2 remaining first-round picks and Jonathan Newsom to the Chiefs for Marcus Peters. So our secondary is looking a bit better. Just need a free safety to kind of round it out, and then maybe a slot corner. But as for the rest of the defense, it still needs a lot of work. There's a lot of starting holes, and there's no depth. for everyone thing. So once we get to the preseason, I'm going to keep making a few more trades, and you guys will see what I do. So with the first trade of season number 2, we're going to be sending a 3rd, 5th, and 7th round picks to the Raiders for Kalichi Osemele, trying to shore up that O-line, and I still need another tackle, so I need to find one of those. So since we now have Dalvin Cook, I'm going to be trading Jay Ajayi, a 2nd and a 4th round pick, to the Redskins for Trent Williams. So I think the O-line is pretty much set, I think. We need another tackle, but I guess I'll just put Larry Tunsil at right tackle, and that'll take care of that problem. So with our next trade, we're going to be sending a 1st round pick this year, and a 4th round pick this year, and a 2nd round pick next year to the Panthers for Luke Kuechly. So we need one more linebacker still. I'm going to have to move Deion Jones. Yeah, I'm definitely moving Deion Jones to outside linebacker, not Luke Kuechly, but still need one more, and I'm not sure which one to get yet. I'll have to think. I might get Shaq Thompson, or I might get Bobby Wagner, or someone entirely different, who knows. With this trade, I'm going to send a 1st round pick, a 4th round pick, or both of them being this year, and a 3rd round pick next year to the Falcons for Vic Beasley, who I'm going to move to defensive end. And I guess he's going to start at right end, across from our rookie that we just drafted. I still have a lot more 1st round picks, but I'm having trouble finding trades, mostly because I don't really have any players that I can trade, which kind of sucks. Okay, right end. The team is definitely starting to look a lot better, though. Just need another outside linebacker that can cover and is not named Lorenzo Alexander. Free safety and a slot corner, and we should be pretty much good to go, I think. Oh, shit. Well, that went by quick. I accidentally hit A because I wasn't really expecting it to be accepted. Let's take a look at the transactions. I just traded Christian Hackenberg and a 1st round pick to the Giants for Landon Collins. So I guess I'll move him to free safety, and we'll be set in the secondary, aside from a slot corner that I still need. But we do have our 2nd starting safety. Alright, so we're overpaying a lot with this trade, but we're going to be sending 3 1st round picks this year to the Chiefs for their quarterback that they just drafted and a 2nd round pick next year. Reason for this, I'm going to trade the quarterback I drafted. The Chiefs guy has quick development, my guy had normal. So, yeah, this guy's going to be gone. So I'm going to use this guy to get an outside linebacker, and then we should be good. So we're going to have to use that 2nd rounder I just got from the Chiefs, along with one of our 1st this year and my quarterback. We're going to be sending all of those to the Ravens for C.J. Mosley, who I'm going to move to right outside linebacker. And with that, I'm going to quickly look and see if I can find another corner to get on the team, and then if I find one, you'll see it, obviously. If not, I'll see you guys at the midseason. So I didn't think it was really worth it to trade potentially multiple 1st round picks for a slot corner. So here at the midseason, we're 2-6, which is pretty garbage. It's very unexpected, actually. This is a pretty good team. So the Bills are somehow 6-1. My God. I'll take a look at stats real quick and just see why exactly we're sucking so bad. It's not the quarterback. Dalvin Cook is kind of garbage, so that sucks. Yeah, not the quarterback though. We've only given up 6 sacks on the year, so it's not the passing game. We're not getting a lot of sacks. C.J. Mosley is our leading sacker, and he's not even supposed to be rushing the passer that much. But he also has 3 picks, and so does Luke Kuechly. So either hopefully we win out and somehow make the wild card, or we continue losing games and tank. But we have 5 players to re-sign, biggest of which being Mike Evans. God, I forgot I even got him for a second. So I'm definitely trying to get him back. See if we can get him a little bit cheaper. Giving him a 7-year deal. And he does accept. So I'm also going to sign CJ Mosley, Jarvis Landry. None of the other guys, most likely. But these guys are definitely coming back for sure. So I will see you guys at the playoffs. And I really doubt that we're going to make it. But we'll see. Wow. Okay. We just about went out. We go 9-7. And hopefully this guy won Rookie of the Year. And it appears that he did. Yes, he did. So, got a lot of XP. Pretty much all over the place, actually. Oh my gosh. Alright. Defense? Not as much, but okay, this guy's a lot. Luke Kuechly's got quite a bit. Jalen Ramsey's got quite a bit. I can't believe we even made the play. We won the division. Oh my god, the Bills. They choked so hard. They were 6-1 at the midseason. As for stats, though, C.J. Willis throws for almost 3,900 yards, 32 touchdowns, and 16 picks. Pretty solid year. Dalvin Cook, 1,100 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 7 fumbles. Jesus, this is garbage. Receiving, Jarvis Landry leads the team. I think he led the team last year. Actually tied with a rookie tight end, Julius Ervin. Jarvis Landry had 6 touchdowns. Irwin had 5. Devontae Parker had 6 as well, almost 1,000 yards. Blocking, only give up 7 sacks all year, which is pretty nice. And I just wanted to point out on the receiving, this has been like, look, 83, 83, 67, 67. Quarterbacks spread the ball around pretty well. Defense, though, Luke Kuechly led the team in tackles with 142, followed by C.J. Mosley at 136. Tackles for loss was led by Ndamukong Suh with 16. And Nick McGrath, the rookie, led the team with 11.5 sacks. C.J. Mosley somehow had 5.5. Vic Beasley had 5.5. And there were some others, of course. And Luke Kuechly had 7 picks. Jalen Ramsey had 4. C.J. Mosley had 3. It's a lot of picks from a middle linebacker. Any defensive touchdowns? No. Taking a look at awards now. Rodgers wins MVP. Any Dolphins up here? No. Coach of the Year. I'm sure I'm not going to get. AFC, somehow LaShawn McCoy gets Offensive Player of the Year. No Dolphins up here at all. That's kind of disappointing. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Luke Kuechly. C.J. Mosley at 4. And that's it. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we already know. C.J. Willis got it. Dalvin Cook somehow comes in 3rd. How does he beat out Julius Erwin? Makes no sense. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Diamond Leverett. Nick McGrath came in 3rd. And that's it. So I'm going to use all this XP and then get into the wildcard matchup against the Bengals. So taking on the 9-6-1 Cincinnati Bengals, we're up to a 90 overall. They're at an 84. I definitely think that we're going to win this one. So coming up on halftime here, we're currently up, 21-10 now. We score again to make it 28-10, and they do as well. So, okay, well, it looks like, this game is in the bag. It's been over for most of the entire fourth quarter. Let's take a quick look at stats. C.J. Wells threw 2 touchdown passes and 1 pick, and Andy Dalton threw 3 picks. Wow, okay, Dalvin Cook. As soon as I up your carrying to 99, you get 4 touchdowns and no fumbles in a game. I really just want to see all these picks. Nick McGrath with 3.5 sacks. Oh my god. All right, who got these? Rashad Jones, Marcus Peters, Ray Maluga picked C.J. Willis off, and Landon Collins got a pick as well. My god, what a game. So here in the divisional round of the playoffs, we're taking on the 10-6 Kansas City Chiefs. We have their quarterback they drafted this past draft, which is kind of funny. We're up to a 93 overall now. They're at an 86. Definitely think we're going to win this one as well and go on to a conference championship. Well, this isn't looking good. We're down 21-0 at halftime. Just can't score at all. It's quite ridiculous. This game is over, which is unfortunate. Don't even get to score a touchdown. Oh my god. C.J. Willis. A passer rating of 10.5 is not going to get it done. Jeez, okay, 40% completion percentage, right? 91 yards, 3 picks. Dalvin Cook was garbage. Let's just look at defense real quick. Justin Houston, and Nick McGrath both had sacks. Okay, Steven Nelson, Ramik Wilson, and Ron Parker all picked off C.J. Willis. What an awful game. Coming off such a good game against the Bengals, we just get destroyed. That's crazy. So here in free agency, Aaron Donald was actually a free agent for once, ever. I don't think I've ever seen him in free agency before. So I signed him. Also, Drew Brees was a free agent, and I signed him to some really awful contract, in all honesty. Didn't even give him a bonus, but I'm going to trade him and hopefully get something good in return. I got to figure out what I actually want to get. Whether that's a running back upgrade over Dalvin Cook, who I don't think really can handle being a lead back, or potentially an upgrade somewhere on defense, maybe for a corner. That actually may be the look. I got to see what picks I have in the first round because I'm not entirely sure which or what number I have. I have 2, 10, and 14. Solid. All right. I'll look for some trades and I'll come back with you guys. So here at the draft, I decided to wait until the preseason to actually make some trades so I can kind of gather some more picks. So I'm going to be trading down with the Giants, doing the same thing as last year, getting their third overall pick this year, as well as a first and second next year. And I'm going to try to do the exact same thing here in just a sec. So actually, I'm just going to continue doing this until I can't anymore. And once I actually pick a player, I'll let you guys know. So at the first time, the first time I take a player, I'm going to take this running back, Felix Millard. Number 2 in the draft, 79 overall, quick development. Probably not going to keep him, to be honest. I had a trade in mind I was going to make, and I don't exactly know if there's even another player in the draft I want to take. I'm going to have to look real quick. So I'm also going to take this receiver, A.J. Wiggins, 18 in the overall draft, 76 overall. Superstar development, though, but he is 24, which kind of sucks. If he wasn't 24 and I was actually playing this, this franchise, I would love to have him. But with this pick, I'm going to definitely trade down with the Bengals here, and then that's going to be the end of this draft. So I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. So I think I may have alluded to a trade I had in mind with Drew Brees, but we're going to be sending Drew Brees and a second-round pick to the Rams for Todd Gurley, who's going to be our new lead back. So that means we're probably also going to get rid of one of Dalvin Cook or Frank Millard. Not entirely sure which one yet. I'll have to figure that out. But aside from that, I really just need some backups, and I have a ton of picks to do it with. So this should be pretty easy. So with our next trade, we're going to be sending a first and 2 fourth-round picks to the Conquistadors, who are formerly the Chargers, for Jatavis Brown to be our backup middle linebacker. With this next trade, I'm going to be sending a second, third, and 5th round picks to the Bears for Leonard Floyd to be our backup right outside linebacker. With this next trade, I'm going to be sending a second and 2 fourth-round picks to the Cardinals for Marcus Golden, who'll be our backup left outside linebacker. And this is just it's so easy. Getting all of these nice backups. Take a look at the defense. It's beautiful at this point. I still need one more D tackle and a better slot corner, and then it'll pretty much be perfect. I kind of want McGrath to start over Vic Beasley, and I'm probably going to trade Vic Beasley. Let me quickly take a look. I'm going to trade Vic Beasley, absolutely. So that's another move I can make. I'll probably trade him for a corner. So with this trade, we're sending Vic Beasley and a first and a 5th round pick to the Broncos for Chris Harris. So our secondary is completely set now. Just need a D tackle, and the defense will be pretty perfect in my opinion. So with this trade, we're sending a first round pick to the Bears for Eddie Goldman, and he'll be our second D tackle, and that's going to do it for the defense. As for offense, I don't think there's anything else I can really do aside from, nothing really. Backup lineman? I don't know. I mean, I can get a better slot receiver, but I kind of like Devontae Parker. So I'm not really going to worry about that. Actually, I need a kicker. Yeah, I'm gonna trade a first round pick for a kicker, because why the hell not? So I did, in fact, trade a first round pick for Justin Tucker because I can. And um, I don't think I really need to do anything else, really. Geez, maybe like one more backup lineman on the defense. That's pretty much it. Uh, I'll just sign some free agents, and yeah, I don't actually. Eh, uh, I'll probably make like one more trade just because I have another first round pick. So I'll have to figure out what I want to do, and then once I figure that out, you guys will see it. So with my last first round pick, I'm going to send it to the Packers for Aaron Ripkowski and Jacob Scum. I was lacking a punter and a fullback, so that takes care of some needs. As far as, well, yeah, that's about all I can do at this point. So I'm just going to sign a couple more backups, and then I'll see you guys at the midseason. So here at the midseason mark, we're sitting at 6-1, and I mean, I'm not gonna re-sign anybody, I guess, because this is the last season. Shout out to Zach getting on at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna have to invite him to a party in a second. But the Patriots are right on our ass. They're 6-2. So hopefully we can actually win the division. That'd be really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and send to the playoffs now. So I'll see you guys there. So here at the playoffs, I have actually seen our record because I was in a party with my friend for a minute, and I was curious. So we went 15-1. Patriots went 11-5. Taking a look at XP, we have a lot. I think it definitely paid off to get the quarterback with quick development, and I actually upped him to superstar with the XP that he had last year. Defense, oh my gosh, okay. I want to see how many sacks Aaron Donald got because it must have been a lot. Taking a look at stats, though, 40 touchdowns, 12 picks, almost 4,000 yards. Great season out of C.J. Willis. Todd Gurley, oh, so much better than Dalvin Cook last year. 1,600 yards, 10 touchdowns. Dalvin Cook actually 18 touchdowns himself, and he didn't fumble a single time. Much improved. Jarvis Landry leads the team in catches yet again with 76. 8 touchdowns. Mike Evans, I think this might be a first 1,000-yard receiver. I don't remember if we had one last year or not. But he and Julius Irwin both had 11 touchdowns. Blocking, we let up 9 sacks, which I think it's more than last year, but just barely. C.J. Mosley led our team in tackles with 106, followed by Luke Kuechly with 105. Sacks, oh, Aaron Donald with 17. Nick McGrath with 13. Eddie Goldman even with 9. That's impressive. Luke Kuechly and Landon Collins and Jalen Ramsey both all had 5 picks. Marcus Peters had 4. Rashad Jones had 3. Look at all these picks. That's insane. Defensive touchdowns, we did not have any. Let's take a look at awards, though. I don't think I even got MVP. Rodgers gets it. C.J. Willis comes in 5th, though. That's okay. I got Coach of the Year. Hope you guys like my coach's name. Took me like 20 minutes to come up with that. Definitely exaggeration, though. I'm just tired, and it took me a minute. Anyway, Offense Player of the Year, C.J. Willis gets 6th. Todd Gurley gets 7th. Defense Player of the Year goes to Khalil Mack somehow. Luke Kuechly got 3rd. Aaron Donald got 4th. C.J. Mosley got 6th. And that's it. Wow. Surprising. Khalil Mack must have had one hell of a year. Same with Aaron Staley. I don't even know who that is. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We did have that. Oh, we had that running back. We also had that receiver. But the running back comes in 8th. Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't think we had anybody. Best QB does go to C.J. Willis, though. So we got tons of XP. So I'm going to use that and then get into the divisional round. And we'll see who we're taking on. So here in the divisional round of the playoffs, we're going to be taking on the 9-7 Tennessee Titans. And I'm wondering what our overall actually is, because it's got to be really good. 95. And they're in 87. We're definitely going to win this game. So coming up on halftime here, we're out to a quick 38-0 lead. Beautiful game going on here today. They finally scored a touchdown in the 4th. But this game has been over since the first quarter. So very good win out of the team today. Not that I wasn't expecting it. 4 touchdowns from C.J. Willis. Marcus Mariota threw 3 picks. That's crazy. I wonder who he threw them to, actually. That's all I want to see, really. Aaron Donald got a sack. Chris Harris, Luke Kuechly, and Marcus Peters all picked off Mariota. So we are, in fact, moving on to the Conference Championship. So here in the Conference Championship, we're going to be taking on the 11-5 Pittsburgh Steelers. And I wonder if our overall went up. It did not. We're still 95. The Steelers are in 92, so they may give us a run for our money, but I think we're going to pull it out. That's what she said. So coming up on halftime here, we actually, wow, okay, we took a big lead right at the end of the half. But we're up 38-6 now, and this game has been over for quite a while, and we're going to be moving on to the Super Bowl here in season number 3. 5 touchdowns out of C.J. Willis. Oh my God, that's crazy. No picks. Todd Gurley had a touchdown. Devontae Parker had 2. Todd Gurley had 1. Irwin had 1. Landry had 1. Jeez, man. So here in the Super Bowl, we're going to be taking on the 10-5-1 Los Angeles Rams. And it looks like we're actually going to be in our home stadium, which I highly doubt I've had happen before. They're an 84 overall. We got this. We absolutely are going to be Super Bowl champs by the end of this. This is very unfortunate what's going on. Offense, please pick it up. Actually, mostly defense pick it up, but oh, fuck. What is happening? Offense, please. Defense, please. Oh, yeah. No. Go score. No. Score. What the hell? Oh, my God. And we get embarrassed in front of our home freaking fans. Oh, my God. What happened? How? Oh, fuck Drew Brees. Oh, my God. 4 picks? What? Okay. The Rams just won a Super Bowl off of some washed up veterans. What? How did this happen? Okay. Did we give up sacks? We didn't even give up any sacks. Alright. Who? Dre Biggers. I don't even know who that is, but he's some rookie. Lynn Calvin, another rookie. Luke Kuechly got a pick. And LaMarcus Joyner got a pick. What? They didn't even get any... God, that is ridiculously frustrating. Oh, my God. Well, I think I'm going to chalk that up as Madden simulation being broken because there's no way we should have lost that game. Although, the Falcons probably shouldn't have blown a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl this year either. But, that's kind of beside the point. But anyway, this is the final roster. Feel free to pause the video and take a look. I'm not really going to go over all of it at this time, but I will say this tight end I drafted, oh my God, best tight end I've ever drafted in Madden. He's gotten to a 96 after 2 years. It's crazy. As for the defense, I mean, look at this team. This team is nasty. It's even got depth. It's even got backups. Like, I usually don't have backups. But this team has it, and we got destroyed in the Super Bowl. So, however unfortunate that is, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel for more rebuilds just like this. So I hope you guys do have a great day and come back for more.